10 things what makes a man desire a woman sexually. Ever since the beginning of time, women wonder what makes a man desire a woman sexually. And, as we will show, the common understanding of male sexual desire isn't at all that far from what science reveals about this matter. However, there are nuances to male sexuality that somewhat allow for men not to be considered sexual omnivores of a sort. In this article, we'll explore what experiments and research reveal about a man's desire, discuss the real-life meaning of sex for men, and what makes a man desire a woman sexually. And finally, resolve every woman's fear, what to do if you don't fit his standards. Meaning of sex for men. Yes, we have discussed to a large extent how for men, desire is mostly a bodily and physical matter. It could be a bit of a turndown for some women knowing that. Let's see what else sex means to men. For men, sex is somewhat like hunger, they crave it. That said, this gives you a great, enjoyable, and easy way to satisfy their very essential needs. For men, sex is also something that gives them the energy to push forward through life invigorated. Sex is associated with their ambition, their drive to pursue personal and career goals. When a man desires a woman, sex makes a man's life exciting. In most cases, orgasm is easy, which makes experimenting fun. Their life is a sexual adventure of a sort, with the right partner. Moreover, sex is how men express their love. They're most excited by their partner's excitement, and they are the most selfless when they seek ways to enhance their woman's experience. Finally, for men, sex with their chosen one creates the feeling of attachment, bond, and being at home. 10 things what makes a man desire a woman sexually. Most men love to express themselves sexually. So, how to be desired by a man? Check out these 10 ways of how to make a man desire you sexually. 1. Showing care. Men would absolutely love it if you show them tenderness and care. This should reflect in a woman's behavior towards the man, and she can also compliment him from time to time. 2. No-nonsense conversations. If a woman avoids beating around the bush and speaks her mind out without any inhibitions, that's one thing that makes a man desire a woman sexually. A woman who takes way too much time opening up is not someone a man would be enough patient for. 3. Being his friend. If a woman acts as his friend in front of others, and makes him feel good in front of others, this is what makes a man desire a woman sexually. Rather than laughing at him, laugh with him and he will appreciate it more. 4. Boosting his spirits. If a woman always fills him with positivity and boosts his spirits, it is a feel-good factor for the man. For any person in general, they like to be around someone who makes them feel positive. So, ensure you create a positive environment whenever you are around. 5. Eye contact. Whenever you are having a conversation with him, make sure you have eye contact with him. You will be able to show your confidence and interest in him when you both are together, since most people look for reassurance, and this is what makes a man desire a woman sexually. There are a lot of different ways you can use the eyes to determine whether or not someone's attracted to you. The first thing is essentially eye contact. 6. Sense of humor. One way to bond better with someone is to make them laugh. Everyone loves a good sense of humor, and also, this is what makes a man desire a woman sexually. He will instantly click with you if he has a gala time with you. 7. Communicating desires. A man wants a woman who is open about her desires. Rather than being shy and leaving it on the man to decode, men mostly prefer if a woman is communicative about her desires and lays things straight on the table. 8. Making them feel desired. What makes a man desire a woman sexually is when she makes him feel desired. If a man feels the woman is interested in him or desires him sexually, a man could begin to show interest. 9. Showing variety in bedroom. Wondering how to create desire in a man? For a man who is in a relationship, they appreciate some action in the bedroom from women as well. A little adventure and new ideas in the bedroom is what would keep a man on his toes. 10. Spontaneity. Who loves a slow, dull, boring life? Everyone appreciates change. If a woman is spontaneous and fun, it keeps things exciting and fresh. Science and sex. There's a lot of scientific research on what makes a man sexually aroused. This is why we know men and women truly differ to a great extent when it comes to sex. And we also know that the common belief that men are excited visually is justified by scientific findings. Men, compared to women, are significantly more practical when it comes to sexual intercourse. They just want to get to it, and that's all. In other words, men are most excited by explicit sexual cues, specifically, by women's behinds, breasts, legs, or whatever a particular guy's preference might be. Women find the context in which something sexual happens to be stimulating. This is why, in some studies, women can be and were aroused by homosexual encounters, both male and female. If these findings left you with a sinking feeling in your stomach, you should know it's not all that bad. Let's see how male sexual desire towards a woman can and does depend on other aspects. To start with the least distanced from what we discussed in the previous section, men aren't excited by any sexual body part. They do have specific preferences of how they should look like. Although most men will notice an attractive woman, when a man desires you, their preferences are a tad more refined. Now you may begin to wonder whether you meet these criteria, or how to make a man want you sexually. Rest assured that you do. Sex is an extremely important aspect of every relationship, and since your husband picked you to be his wife, you don't have to be all that concerned about whether he liked your assets. He made sure that he did when he was deciding to make you his lifelong partner. Therefore, men truly are mostly visually stimulated. Visual stimulation is what makes a man desire a woman sexually. They prefer sexual body parts delivered in a certain way. They do enjoy the quick and easygoing approach to sex. They don't really find it necessary to confuse love and affection with sex. Nonetheless, with the right partner, sex is still much more than that, and can even be used as a fix-it-all cure for many marital problems. It presents a way for men to express their love for you.